If you have a switch like this on your old guitar and it just looks completely wrong, today we're going to fix that. One of the methods used will involve chemicals, the other one, white vinegar. So for this job, we're going to need white vinegar, Jack's green patina, trans tint brown stain, a plastic container with a lid, a metal can, a paper towel, and some Q-tips. The first thing we're going to do is remove the zinc chromate finish. Okay, so to remove the zinc chromate finish from the switch, we're going to dip it in white vinegar for about 5 minutes until all of the yellowing comes off. Once it is silver, it'll be done and ready to move on to the next step. With the yellow finish removed, we're now going to turn that green part brown. For this, we're going to use the trans tint dark brown stain and also some boiling water. In the can here, we have about 2 or so tablespoons of dye, which is probably overkill, but anyway, we're going to put in about an inch of boiling water. The boiling water helps the stain penetrate the phenolic material better, so you get better results. Anyway, we're going to leave this in here for about 5 minutes or so. We'll pull it out, rinse it off, and then we're going to go to the metal part and antique that finish. So that's coming up next. Alright, to age the metal, we're going to use Jack's green patina and some water. It'll be 1 part Jack's green patina with 3 parts water. I'm just going to take a Q-tip, dip it in the solution, and then we'll wipe it all over the switch. Now at first, the switch is going to turn black, so it's going to look pretty crazy, but don't worry. The next step, we're going to remove all that black stuff, and we'll do the fine tuning of the switch and the patina. Also, I'd recommend to do this stuff outside because this is a chemical and it's probably not too good to breathe, so just protect yourself and have fun. And also, when I do this stuff, it's mainly for not necessarily relics, but just restoration of old guitars. I see so many old guitars that have parts that are just wrong, and say the person can't afford the right switch, so if you're bored and you have time on your hands, you can do stuff like this. Just makes it fun, helps the guitar look better, because if you look down at an old guitar, just from the top view, you can see that yellow zinc chromate finish on that brand new switch, and it just looks totally off and wrong. So this will definitely help, and it's fun to do, so why not? From here, we're going to fine tune this, and then also I'm going to show you how to antique a switch if you don't have anything besides white vinegar, which most people have. So anyway, that'll be coming up. Alright, with the switch looking all crazy and dark, we're going to clean it up a little bit. For this, we're going to use 2 methods. This one is just a Q-tip dipped in white vinegar. This does a pretty good job, but at the same time it leaves a lot of the patina. My preferred method is a ultra-fine abrasive pad dipped in soapy water. Right here, as you can see, it's nice and soapy. So I'm just going to rub this on here for a couple seconds. Then I'll wipe it off and show you what it looks like. So yeah, as you can see, it definitely removes a lot more of that patina. So here is a brand new switch. It's all shiny. It's got the zinc chromate finish on it still. And here is the switch that we aged. As you can see, it's a pretty big difference. Is it perfect? No, but it's a lot better than a brand new switch if you have an old guitar. So anyway, you can always go further with this too, more detail, but for the video I just kind of kept it simple. And also, if you look in the center, see how that part is brown too? If you're ever buying a vintage switch and it's real, that center part will be white. So pay attention to that. Don't be fooled. Not that this switch right here would fool you, but it's just something to know. So anyway, now we're going to switch back to the brand new switch, no pun intended, and we're going to take white vinegar only and age the metal. So if you have no chemicals, no stains, you can still have an old looking switch. Now if you don't have any stains or chemicals and you just want to antique the metal, you can suspend the switch above vinegar inside of a plastic container. You can use a little paper clip or whatever, and that'll oxidize the metal. You want the vinegar to be warm so you can stick it next to a heater or in a sunny window. Once it's warm, it only takes a couple hours. So anyway, that's how you do that. It's pretty simple. Now we're going to check out this switch and compare it to the other switch. So this is the first switch we did, which I'm sure you knew that already. And this is the second switch where we only used the white vinegar. Both switches came out pretty good as far as the metal and patina. The switch on the left is obviously going to look better from the top view of a pickguard. From the bottom side, you're still going to see that white fiberglass board. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now, so thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and like always, take care.